We are back, and we are resuming from where we left off. And, you know, as usual, little bit of stuff to show you guys. You know, first things first. When I pull up my menu and show you Min, he's playing Girls und Panzer. So I just thought I would show Dream Tank match. I just thought I would share that with you. That's an important update everybody needs to know about.
I'm glad that you're taking time to actually show us what's happening. Good.
So just to make sure everybody's aware of that. So that's what happened over the break.
Yep.
A couple other things went down. We've got, in particular, me exploring this side of the map a little bit more, obviously, as expected, you know.
So you did stuff, okay.
Yeah, so when we last left off, we had met the doctor, we had met the roboticist, and we were supposed to make our way north for the Mountaineer. Well, in that time frame, I did some deliveries to get the doctor close to level 5, but he's not at 5 stars just yet, right? So almost. I went back into town over here to see if anyone had deliveries for him, and then brought them back over to get him up there.
Nice. So considerate.
Excuse me. The roboticist is at 5. So, you know, she's taken care of, and we have no need for her anymore.
Nice.
But she still has those cool, all those updates to the, she gave the fucking, the legs and shit, so that was cool.
Oh yeah, all-terrain, level 2 or 3, I guess.
Yep, we got you to 5, we're good to go, so peace out. The actual city, I don't think it's possible, I might be wrong, but it might not be possible to get Mountain Knot City to 5 until you're done its next quest or 2 or so, but I got it up here, and like every small delivery I'm making is like inches. Like I'm getting no real star progress on it, so I feel like it doesn't want me to actually get that far, you know? And then the Mountaineer, of course, couldn't actually meet them until I made it up there. But I did trek all the way up here through fuck BT territory. Let me tell you a thing or two, Reggie.
Oh, it's already raining.
BTs without Lou, without the kid. If you remember, we got no baby.
Yep, that's true. You're in the dark.
BTs with no baby fucking suck.
Oh. Because you're afraid, you can't move, right?
You can't. You can only run. Like there's a way of stealthing them if you crawl under them and press square. But like you otherwise
crawl under them.
You have no way of detecting them until they just fucking are on you. You know. So it is rough going without the ghost detector baby on your side.
Damn. I want to see you cut some.
You're not going to see that.
God.
Because I suffered. And I suffered off camera, but I got it. I got where I needed to go, and I did it. And the reasons why I suffered off camera was so that I could facilitate. We can store you. I can facilitate my further progress. Which antibiotics? Let's do it. Simple enough. Like they give you that one thing to carry up there because they know how fucking dickish these BTs are in the dark. And let's see. Okay. And as a result, after making it up there, I went back a couple times.
Okay.
Because once I got my bandwidth up, I then reassessed my zipline network and did the right thing, which is create efficient fucking zip lines. So,
unlike the ones that we've seen before.
Unlike the ones we've seen before.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
On top of a hill and everything.
So, the journey would be through this treacherous bullshit territory over here. Specifically, you see like you'll see like, there we go. So 350 away. That's a level 2. That's a level 2. So this graveyard.
Oh damn.
Graveyard full of fuck. This line that you see here, I walked that line, and I killed many BTs, and there are new types of BTs
in that area
that showed up, which are the types that float. So you can see a couple of these strands from here. even, right? But there are BT types that float there that don't even have bodies. They're just little floating pixels. And like when they chase you, they come at you in the same way, but when you try to shoot them, you don't see a floating person. You see almost nothing.
That's scary.
Very scary, right? Infuriating at times. But all of that shit is dealt with, and then otherwise you'd come up this mountain and then try to make it up over the top of that ridge to deal with this bullshit. But never again. Never again. Because we have ziplined ourselves exactly where we need to be.
Wow, there's even music playing all day. Nice.
Yeah.
Fancy zip lines.
Yeah, you can totally add music to like your level 2 zip lines once you upgrade them. In addition to increasing the range to 350. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. So I should have put a little thing right. Where was it?
Oh, right
there it is.
Can you like your own stuff?
I don't think so. I mean, what's the point of that?
Affecting the metrics.
Oh, people do that on Facebook, and it's very sad. Like, do you need to click the approval button to say that you approve of the thing you just said? Does it make you feel bad if no one else approves of it?
What if I angry react?
What if your opinions are terrible?
Oh gosh.
What if you should possibly take this moment to reflect?
Jeez, my existence, Woolie. I don't need all that noise.
Okay, well, sort your shit out, bro. Sort your shit out.
I will share this data ignoring all the woes in my life. This is how it works.
Yeah. Clicking your own like button. I mean, you can't pretend it wasn't you. So, like, is there just some sort of, like, mental disconnect? Like, is there just, like, some dissonance where by seeing the number, you can disassociate the fact that you clicked on the number from the number itself being there, and then you feel good in no matter what?
It doesn't matter who did it.
Okay, cool.
That's how it works.
So when you see the number, you don't actually think about the full completed action of you moving your mouse to the like and then clicking on your own like, and then being like, yeah, I'm supporting myself because no one else is.
No. It's all about the number.
It's just the number. Yes. And then you pretend that you didn't click it.
Right.
You forget that action.
That is the necessary degree.
And you would not feel good if you did remember that it was you that clicked it. Got it. Understood.
Like I was like, I've told you many times I don't like social media and how it goes. But you know, on Twitter, like you get some real shit being said, and you'll get 20 likes and 5 retweets, but you get some dumbass shit going, and it makes you laugh and it keeps your day going. And there's suffering outside in the world, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna retweet that, and there's gonna be a million retweets, and that shit's gonna be funny. And have you seen that funny thing?
I gave her the medicine.
Gave her the medicine.
Man, a few words.
So yeah, it's a funny shit. I'm gonna retweet it. That's way more important than whatever important thing I had to share earlier.
Speaking of important things, antibiotics in this future must be the most expensive, rare, crazy shit in the fucking world. Because remember, they have a shelf life. You have to cultivate new antibiotics, and when they get weaker over time, and you can't, if you take them weak, then whatever disease or whatever rather illness you have can overtake them, making them less effective. They always have to be overwhelmingly powerful. So people feeling the need to like possibly be like, I need these, I'm going to take expired antibiotics, possibly make the thing worse. You know, that's yeah.
Big pharma.
Oh, we got 4 bots now? Oh, no, wait. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Oh, less than 50. Less than 50.
It's terrible.
Oh, God.
It's terrible.
Oh, that's bad.
It's so bad.
This one's bad.
I can't look.
These freaking bots.
New record. C.
Still skilled.
They did it. a lie.
I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible.
Damn.
Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
What if I just gave you better internet?
Good work.
Bro,
New order
I mean,
10 minutes from now, we're going to be ziplining with a pregnant woman on our back. You know it. I know it. Let's not pretend. Let's just get right to it. Zip her up. Put her in the fucking bag.
her in a body bag.
The client's requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
Okay.
That's cute. How about none of it?
Let's head out.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Sam, in light of the patient's condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs out, and I want you to move hell and earth to get there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer.
Right.
And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
What was the time limit on it, by the way?
1 hour.
Oh, jeez. I've done 12-minute missions. Like, there's like that. It's always pretty generous, to be honest. I haven't so far seen anything where it's like, yo, you got 5 minutes to get this package across the country, right? So, the game is actually quite forgiving with that. But then again, it's also like probably a lot more challenging if you didn't do the work I did here. If you had to like go pure wilderness on it, back through BT territory.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be like an hour bad. It would just be pretty rough going, but you know, 20 minutes maybe. Where are you at? Are you on this corner? There you are.
Very optimistic word.
About what?
About not getting screwed by something random.
I've done the work to make sure that I won't get screwed by random
Yes.
things. This is what you're looking at right here. No fucks given.
Yep.
Like, this is the power of the zip line,
Zip, zip.
you know? Specifically, the perfectly placed zip line.
That is actually wonderful. You see all that ground? Recovering? It looks like a mess down there.
I want to say yes. See, the network zip lines, yeah, that was actually not the one I was going for.
Uh-oh.
So that was a waste of time. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Network zip line sometimes pointing at the wrong thing. Over here, there we go. So that's like 9 ghosts that have just felt my sack.
Yeah.
Straight up. Straight up. It feels good to completely nullify the mission with preparation.
Yep. Seizing the moment.
Right? So roads do their job. And these fuckers are...
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah, literally, right? Or eyes. Event Horizon. It is an interesting thing because, like, they know how powerful zip lines are in terms of, like, affecting the challenge. So they make them like a expensive resource, you know? And they make it so that very clearly...
Sam, access the delivery terminal.
Dude, shut up.
They make it so that very clearly this is the main incentive to do missions, to get ratings higher, to increase the bandwidth, and to help people so that you see
There you are.
their zip lines appear on your game.
The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hope the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death.
Shit.
Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer.
Yo, are we about to get a new still mother?
If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
Okay.
Bioprinter?
Don't break it.
Remote medical terminal. Oh, those things are cool. Okay. And now, right back where we came from.
Cool, cool. And zip lines, I'm grateful for them.
Yeah. Correct? Like, just to be 100, right back where we came from. Yes, okay. So, I see some people that are saying things like, you know, zip lines ruin the game, and I super disagree. I think that's a really extreme take on it, because I think the zip lines are the reward for earning their placement. You have to work to put them in place. You have to earn the bandwidth to get the place, to get that part of the map online, and then you have to, you know, in some cases fight through treacherous territory to get it. So the reward for doing that stuff is the fact that you get to cruise over it if you place it properly, right? If you work hard at an RPG, you eventually get strong enough that you're a high-level character, and your weapons are strong enough that you crush bosses.
Yep.
This is
the airship to go around everywhere.
The reward for work is that you make the game easier, / you give yourself less of a hard time in the future. And I think this is just another version of that. I think if you see it as like a game ruiner, I think that's a really extreme take on it, because you should be seeing this as a reward for doing the work, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand how like somebody would go through the first part of the game and run, climb, and struggle all the time. Get the zip line to make it easier to get where you need to go, and then whine about it?
Well, no, some people definitely like the challenge of that, and that makes.
But then you get a reward,
and it makes sense, yes. But like that's it. Like I think game design needs to be rubber banded in a way where it's like not the difficulty sense of the word rubber banding, but you have tension, right? You have struggle, and then you have release.
Yes.
And
the zipline is part of the release.
The zipline is the release.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's key. And I think the fact that like it could have just been like almost like a teleporter of sorts. It's a fast thing where your character goes wee and has a lot of fun doing it. So you're like, it's a fun thing to do, you know, like traveling that quickly over ground that was like hard to cover, and you know exactly how much you struggled, is definitely like, it's a satisfying feeling, you know, flying above the level at high speeds. Roads are a smaller version of that, you know, where you just kind of like drive on by, and like the BTs continue to you know, be where they are, and mules and terrorists will still surround those roads. But you will notice that, like, even though they draw aggro, you don't care. You just drive past them, you know?
Oh, that's a steep hill.
Yeah, yeah. But it's the walked path, which is the best footing.
Yeah, Sam feels the struggle.
I think they threw wind at it. I don't think there was wind last time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I imagine that was much more dramatic if this were the end of killing off a bunch of ghosts to get here. But unfortunately, that was about as simple as a Starbucks run. How you doing, lady?
Got something for you.
Oh! I should also show you guys... Yeah, when we get the chance to rest, I'll show you something interesting.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. That's a good thing you hurried.
Plot twist, he has no wife, he just wanted to print drugs. Just a lonely ass man on ketamine.
At this point in the post-apocalypse, can you really blame anybody for being like, yo, drug me up?
Yeah, no.
You're a survivor. As long as you continue to contribute,
right.
It is what it is.
You can have your bag of fuck it. There you go.
A bag of fuck it. I like that. I like that a lot. All right.
Still a skilled
3
deliverer.
stars.
The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
I don't trust that Google AdSense. But my unborn child's life depends on it, so I guess you guys can hook us up.
Go ahead.
Like a fucking Videotron man walking in to your house with his boots on. God, I'm wearing gold, yellow, and black. It's the Videotron colors.
There you go.
That's a local ass reference.
Fuck Bell. Fuck you, fucking stupid ass.
Fuck Videotron and Bell. Quite frankly, the goddamn monopoly on the internet here in Canada is obscene. But all the lines, all the zip lines, are owned by Bell, so everyone has to fucking deal with them. Oh, look at that. It's almost like a little kite.
Oh, there you go. Join the UCA.
Is that somebody? It might be. I feel like it's a face I've seen before. I don't know. Bridge boost level 3. Power gloves. Cool. What do those do?
You got a power glove?
It's so bad.
Bad. God damn.
I've never had gloves.
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment.
Oh,
Everything's going to be all right.
hologram conversations.
With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with a bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have.
Dang.
Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
Yeah, why does the UPS guy have to watch this?
The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
Just undress for me, please.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
You mean the guy that was standing there 5 seconds ago? Never mind my pregnant wife. We need you to go to the photographer. Well, what does the photographer need? A photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me laugh. Did you see the video that they tweeted out? There's a teased thing for new Nickelback content coming live to planet Earth.
No way.
Yeah. Some dude's digging up a box with glowing stuff in it. I know, right?
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
Uh-oh. Now I need to know. Okay, so first of all, shout outs to the band Power Glove. They do amazing fucking covers. So climbing and lifting and so on are all better. They drain battery, but they don't say what happens when you punch somebody. Does it not make me? It doesn't make a power punch.
You got spikes.
Oh, what if I kill? You think they create lethal punches?
Oh, I hope not.
Could that be it? That would be fucking wild. If you accidentally kill someone with a super punch. Bridge boots, level 3. No one's really tried. No one knows what happens when a human is punched with the power glove. I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Gotta test it out.
Yeah, but you only if you yell the word Falcon Punch as you do it. You know, face backwards, and as the guy's approaching you, just turn around and go.
That's gonna be very surprising.
Just warlock punch him into the fucking next dimension. It's like, yeah, instant void out, asshole. Good job. Bridge boots. Are these better than my chiral boots? I don't know. Let's make some and find out. Because I've been rocking chiral boots all day.
Yeah.
And they've been very nice to me. Let's replace our current footwear. And... wait. Oh, I got 2 sets of boots? Oh.
Is that needed?
I mean... no, the current footwear I need is... okay, so let's see. These comes in pairs, right? Like, I don't actually have to do a left and a right? Yeah, okay.
I hope not.
That would have been yeah, that would have been
a bit too much.
Definitely a bit too much. Oh yeah. So I also have a power state. So my backpack has been replaced with. I used to have grenade and blood bag pouches and all that shit. I'm currently trying this power stabilizer, which helps me stabilize in general. It uses battery power for it, right?
Okay.
It uses the entire backpack. So I don't know if it's worth it yet. But we're gonna try and see how it goes for now. If I don't like it, I'm gonna switch it the fuck out.
Sure.
Now we can deliver this photograph, but first let's put all of this in the recycling.
Yes, recycling bin.
Get some material out of it. And then we can choose whether we want to carry. I mean, unknown territory, BTs and all kinds of shit. Like, yeah, we definitely need to ready up a little bit. So, we can do our private locker. we're walking with 1 sticky, 2 non-lethals, 1 hematic that's almost completely destroyed, and 1 climbing anchor.
Yeah.
So I definitely need more than that. So let's grab these, at least 1 PCC. Let's grab the ladder. Take another ladder over there. Floating carrier, probably not necessary. I'll keep the one I got. Organize you guys, and then give me 2 anti-BT guns, and then we can call it a day.
Okay. Got a good plan going.
Yeah, I think this should be fine. I think it should be fine. Like, at the end of the day, like, I've had enough experience now, like, dealing with the ghosts with no BB, that it's like, they're not gonna get me.
Thank you for your
But
contribution.
they're just a fucking pain in the ass. They slow it down, and you're in the cold trying to fake them out. You know what I mean? Like, you're playing this fucking game with them. Oh, we are way back over here. Oh, we're probably fine. Yeah, we're probably actually fine. Let me take a look here. What's the zipline network looking like? So we got
There's
somebody
one
who
here.
made one here. Yeah. So we can maybe do some... You know what? That's to be figured out afterwards. Let's get back down to the city.
Keep on keeping on.
And then we'll figure out the rest from there. And I'll see how long these... Oh, yeah, look at that bridge out of nowhere. That's cool. Who the fuck is driving a truck up here, though? That's crazy.
They tried.
So yeah, my stabilizer is doing its job, and my gloves are also doing their job. But I imagine my batteries are going to get worn the fuck out proper quick. So when we get back to the city, we hit the road, and I imagine approaching... Oh yeah, look at me go.
Yeah,
Look at me
pretty
go.
quick, yeah.
I imagine that approaching the photographer from the north side, where shit is not snowy and treacherous, would be the best way to go about it. Oh yeah, and this footpath, like, yeah, this is definitely this was all snow the first time I came up here. So
So the more you walk on it,
the more you or others, right, by being on the network, it changes the landscape just a little bit. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. I might erase that one, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
maybe once their bandwidth goes up a bit.
Yeah, you see, you don't want to, because that's the thing is, like, you don't want to prematurely erase a bad zip line.
Yeah.
Because they actually are free when someone makes one on your network. So the little white notch on the battery meter, everything extending past that is the backpack battery. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So over here, turned out that that second one, as useless as it is to be right next door, it does have its uses because it can reach the one up there. That zip line over there,
Yeah.
the lower one can reach the one over here, whereas the high one can't.
Oh,
So,
well then.
turns out,
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
motherfucker.
Verifying ID.
Oh, look at that!
Clear.
This used to be so much harder.
All weapons will be locked until the
Now I'm fucking Deion Sanders with it. Oh, cut left, cut right, cut left. Oh no!
Oh, cannot be stopped. Yo, it's cool.
welcome.
That sign just crumples to its knees like, oh! I'll never forget when my friend told me about, like, he had a friend that played ball back in the day and in the halls in high school, and, like, he'd always just be, like, randomly doing jump shots with, like, pieces of paper and shit like that. And he was running by Like he's running through the halls and like kind of like fake dribbling, and then like there was this girl who's just like she's just this quiet, nice, shy girl in the class, and she happened to be the only one walking the opposite direction. So as he got up to her, he just cut left, cut right, faked it, and spinned off and went around. And she just like she was holding her bags, and she kind of just went and then she just fell over.
Oh my god! Like the baby on the court.
Like the baby on the court. She got cut the fuck up. And you're like, you didn't think you were playing. Suddenly, it's game 6. What happened?
That video made me laugh so much because they're like, do it, nigga! The baby just falls on his butt.
Suddenly, you thought you were going to the library. Suddenly, it's game 6. Now what? And 1. You
A
know?
long way from kindergarten, motherfucker. Damn.
She got fucking wrecked. It's like when someone like moves around you in such a flurry of a pattern that you collapse on the spot. Ballin'.
Oh man. Break your ankles, motherfucker.
Yep, twist them up, cut them up.
Oh.
That's why we call it the cage, baby. You ever see that commercial? Like where there's like the basketball court underneath. It's the court underneath the bridge, so it's like it's underneath kind of like an overpass, and like it's just like it's all full of attitude and it's pure 90s, but like it's this court that's called the cage because there's no way out. You know, once you come in, you get locked in, and then it's all these people getting all this thuggery. You know. Yes. 360-degree type dunks. What's up, Dr. Monstar Funk? It was good. It's from that era where I want to say, what's his name? Fucking Mr. Toronto.
Kawhi? I don't know.
Old Raptors.
Vince Carter?
Yep, when he was actually playing against a Raptor. You ever see that commercial? Like, there's literally him playing a game against a Velociraptor.
Damn.
Yeah, it was that era.
But raptors have short arms too, right?
Yeah, but they got the claws with their feet and they got the tail. Yo, you ever see a Velociraptor eat a crossover with the fadeaway jumper? Hates it. Clever girl, my ass. Dinosaur ain't got no game. Shit.